A very good day to the honorable judges, teachers, and friends. Today, I would like to share with you a story entitled The Beggar's Magic Power. Once upon a time, in the land of Sumatra, there lived a greedy and stingy fruit seller. One day, as usual, he carried a big basket of juicy mangoes on his head. Along the way, he sang out, "Mangoes, mangoes, sweet juicy mangoes, mangoes, mangoes." As soon he put down the basket, people came swarming around him to buy the mangoes. The fruit seller beamed with delight. "I'm going to sell all these mangoes quickly and go home with a big profit. Ha ha ha!" Suddenly, an old thirsty beggar appeared. His eyes were fixed on the delicious mangoes. The old beggar approached the fruit seller and said softly, "Kind sir, may I please have just one mango?" The fruit seller frowned at him and replied sharply, "Why should I give you free mango? If I start giving mangoes away to every lazy old beggar, how will I make a profit? If you want a mango, buy it like everyone else." The beggar pleaded, "Please, sir, if you give me a small mango, I will reward you." The fruit seller scoffed loudly. "Reward me? What could a poor beggar like you possibly give me?" By now, many people had gathered round, curious to see what would happen next. "Pity the old man, give him a mango," said one lady. "Why don't you buy it for him?" another suggested. Then a little boy said, "I will buy a mango for him." He took out a few coins from his pocket, bought a large mango, and gave it to the beggar. The old beggar took the fruit and thanked the little boy. "Please wait a moment, I will reward you." The beggar's words made the crowd curious. The beggar ate the mango, then carefully removed the seed. He knelt down, dug a small hole with his hands, placed the seed inside, and covered it with soil. Then, in a low to high rhythmic voice, he began to chant, "Zimbuli Zimbani! Zimbuli Zimbani!" Suddenly, a tiny plant shot out from the hole. Within a few minutes, it had grown into the size of a tree. Now, the branches were happy with bright mangoes, and the crowd began shouting excitedly. When the fruit seller heard the shouts, he became curious. He pushed his way through the crowd and to see what was going on. Then he heard the old beggar saying, "Now I'm going to give all of these mangoes to all of you." He went closer to the tree and said something to it. Suddenly, all the mangoes dropped to the ground. Pop, 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 pop. There were enough mangoes for everyone. Then the old beggar touched the tree. At once, it became smaller and smaller into a seed. He picked up the seed and walked away without saying a word. Soon, the place was empty. The only person who was still there was the fruit seller. He scratched his head, shocked to see his basket empty. "What happened to my mangoes?" he wondered. The old beggar had used his magic power to teach the rude fruit seller a lesson. "If only I had given the old beggar a mango, I would not have lost anything," he said. He went home empty-handed. Dear friends, we must not look down on poor people. We, as good Malaysians, must be humble and generous to them. I hope you have enjoyed my story. Thank you and goodbye.